Ooh. Yeah. Rakatay Hawa. Rakatay Hawa. Rakatay Hawa. Rakatay Hawa. Rakatay Hawa. Rakatay Hawa.
In my defense, it was like.
Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is high time to awake and sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, right now is the time to wake out of sleep. Like the brother was saying earlier before it cut off, hey, there's going to be a time where you're not going to be able to access his word no more. All right, we're not going to be readily accessible out here in the streets. All right? You know, every time we look into the apostle videos, they always speak about how we're nearer and nearer. It could be within months that we're out here. All right? And we see the signs, all throughout the world. All right, the digital ID. All right, the uproars. All right, all these different, wars that are going on. The rumors of wars. All right? All leading up, to that World War III.
The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
So like it tells you in 2 Peter's 3rd chapter, the brother can grab that. It speaks about what manner of conversation I will give, knowing that everything is going to be destroyed. All right?
Light is that armor of light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the only thing that's going to keep you solid, the sound right. It speaks about how wisdom and knowledge should be stability. All right, that starts off with this right there.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Yeah.
Come back to the law. That's how you cast off the works of darkness. Put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as we may, not in pride, drunkenness, not in shameless, but wanton, not destroying everything.
You got all these different people like in the front that going to that country. All right, not wanting to see the end of this, the end of America. All right, what we're speaking about is the end of it all. All right, the destruction that's going to come over the earth. All right, America's going to be over. And that's why you got so many people going for what they want. All right, they want some peace and rest. All right, they could do it all right here, man. Do as I will. Type of spirit, man.
That's the spirit down in America. You have to do as I will. You know what you want. That's against the scriptures.
Yeah, because the scriptures speak about consequences, judgments. All right, man. If you go off, if you sin. All right, it speaks about the wages of sins are, they're as of death. All right, you people want to continue in your sin. That's not how it works with the Lord. All right, man, he's coming to rain that final judgment on us.
Put you on the Lord and help shine, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust of the wind. But you make the flesh. Prisoners in this flesh. Battle every day. You got to put on that cross and walk. That's the Lord. That's why you got to put on the armor of light. Defeat that flesh.
I got it. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness.
Exactly. Like we were saying earlier before it cut off, that all these men are looking for the day. All right, they want to continue again, in America, Babylon the Great. All right, continue again. Doing all type of evil, wickedness. All right?
But is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Yeah.
Let me read that in the NLT. 2 Peter 3:9 in the NLT. The Lord isn't really being slow about his promise, as some people think. No, he's being patient for your sake. He does not want anyone to be destroyed, but wants everyone to repent.
That's why Revelation 7 says, "We're not the earth, neither the sea," until what? The servants of Yahweh Shem Shai. He shows you total of 1,000. You see it.
That's right.
You had this cases, the Third World War between Russia and the Soviet Union and the United States. It could have popped off at that time, but it didn't. Alright? Because the elect hasn't been sealed. A lot of the elect weren't even born at that time. And we had the market beast, that prophecy about to come to pass. Okay? So the only one that's going to repent is who? The elect. Not everyone of our people is going to get the mile out with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Alright? Only the elect is.
So we just read it. Now it's not time. So we've got to see what's during that time. Everything's in place. Technology's in place. Prophecy's in place. Everybody's hating on the Lord, which is America.
Yeah.
So all these prophets are all lined up right all together at one time. Earthquakes. Diverse places. Now is the time.
We have the prophets out here in the street. Simon itself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, verse 10 it says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up."
Again, every single thing out here is going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be likened unto a desert. Right? Alright? Hey, it's going to be. That's how great that destruction is going to be.
Sure, stuff like 200 million. They're missing. They're touching anything. Galatians said a great earthquake. That day is a terrible day. So it's red. It's going to be like a thief in the night. No one least expected.
All of that in Thessalonians is just think about it. Right?
When it's to you, the day of the Lord.
Yeah.
This is somehow the day of the Lord, they don't know the Lord's name. So I said, you're fucking crazy. It's going to be a very bad day. And there's other times, there's other things that are going to lead up to that. Like a day like no other, you got the time of Jacob's trouble, with martial law, Jeremiah 37, right there. You got the hour of temptation, the digital ID, one step closer to the chip, mark of the beast, man, they want to plant mice inside of you.
Yeah.
Where it has all your records, when you're buying thing or selling thing, links you got to mark, you know?
Like that, yeah. Like the brother was saying, that technology is here right now. Alright? You have people that have it on them right now, as we speak. Alright? Yeah.
Verse 11 it says, Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?"
And seeing how everything is going to be destroyed. Alright, man, you're supposed to be not stuck inside of this book. Alright, this reveals to you the true answers of how to make it out of you. Alright, what it is that you can do to prepare yourself. The only way to prepare yourself is with the Hashem Yahushua. It's with the Lord. Yeah.
It's the knowledge from this world at that time. Everybody's bugging out, not knowing what the hell's going on. They haven't seen the prophet. Question answer. The Lord, they're going to have that stability. They have wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah, help us, bro. This is still live.
It's alive.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on today, man? This is foolishness, man. Fuck.
Covered or like me, like a shady area.
All right, let's go.
Welcome back. Put out for some over
Looks good. Split up, bro. Split up. Bro, you know you're supposed to talk down, man.
Again, stuck, inside of the scriptures, like you were saying earlier. All right, this reveals to me, all right, all the answers that are coming in the future. All right, the demise of America, Babylon the Great. All right, the salvation that's going to lead to it. All right, to again the elect only, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, the 144,000 and 1/3. All right.
Looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High, when the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved.
So a servant of the Lord is going to be hastening for the day that this place, be destroyed. Again, we want these things to happen. Yahweh Shai, he told the disciples, be not troubled, for these things must come to pass. All right?
Must come to pass. We have to go through it.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have to deal with this tribulation period.
That's right.
There's no rapture. There's certain people are going to get raptured out of here. They have to deal with the 7-year tribulation. There's going to be a great tribulation. Everybody's going to have to deal with it.
There's no escaping the time of trouble. All right, everybody, again, there's going to be the servants of the Lord who are going to witness it as well. All right, but they're going to have their own individual tests. All right, speaks about that in Revelation, the 2nd chapter. They shall cast some of you into prison. All right?
Now, faith is death. I'll give you a crown of life.
Yeah, that's right.
The elect is going to be tested.
That's right.
The Lord's going to be winning. They're going to go through it. They're going to be true men. Yeah. It's looking for and hasty unto the coming of the day of the Most High, where the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt before the heat. That's a complete destruction.
Yeah.
It's a different type of fire.
It's cool to put them all right there. Okay. It's cool to do that. Just leave it right there.
Turn America
I'm saying it's
into a
cool
great
too. You know
desert.
what I mean?
Whole land back.
Right.
Just said a 10th part of the city shall fall.
Yeah.
America split up in 10 different sections. Maine all the way to California. It's nothing but a great desert.
It speaks about a line of confusion. You're not going to be able to see, what state, began to where it started. It's like where it ended. All right?
Right, so there is no future in America. This is the only future right here. These words in scripture.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the only future we have. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for the new heavens and a new earth, where it dwells righteousness.
And we're looking for the kingdom. After Yahweh Shai to return and that government to be started. That's the new world order. All right, not whatever plans the so-called white man that leads the society out. All right, all that shit is going to come to pass. All right, you're going to be able to hide under underground cities. So what? It speaks about that in Psalms 149. All right, how Yahweh Shai is coming to bind, their kings. All right, their nobles with feathers of iron. All right, there's going to be no escaping the Lord. Yeah.
Everybody forever. You say Lord.
Yeah.
It's going to be bullshit. Governing. That's that new heaven. That's that new earth.
It speaks about that in Ezra's. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning thereof that followed him. All right, man, the kingdom, this world is going to be translated from one people to another. All right, and that's starting real soon.
It's like, Lord set up kings and brings down the king. Lord set up Trump.
Yeah.
Lord's going to bring down Trump.
It's the way that Trump is moving. That's all according to the Lord as well. the apostles, the elders, the brothers bring it out all the time. The king's heart, you know, it's the hands of the Lord, man. So he directed, you know, his steps. All right.
Book of Isaiah 65, chapter 65, verse 17. Behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come to mind.
Forget about this. We don't remember until we saw.
I don't remember this life.
Yeah.
One fucking nightmare. It's a bad dream. I wish I could survive it. You know? We're not remember this life, man. Because we're going to be in a whole new life. We're in a whole new world. We're enjoying righteousness, peace, the Israelites, perfection, love, joy amongst our people.
Yeah.
No more sorrow, pain, no more worry, no more oppression, no hostility between us and our fellow brethren. Okay? No more man against woman, women being over us. No more not enjoying our children as we should, as we really want to. Yeah. We're going to finally know what it's like to live. We're not going to think about the past. You know, now what's the problem with our people when they escaped out of Egypt? They always thought about Egypt, man. They're always thinking about how they ate, you know, what, you know, how they had you know, better situation in their mind, in their mindset, in their mind. Having faith in the Lord's promise. Okay? Like Yahusha said, it's the Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom. Whatever Father, you will give us the kingdom.
Job 24. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed on the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked was short, and joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? There was excellence in Mount up to the heavens, and his head reached unto the clouds. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall
There's a triumphing of the wicked, the so-called white man. So-called white man, Esau Edom. His rulership is short, like it says in Revelation 20. He was loosed for a little season. We're in that season where this devil was ruling is short. You know? The Lord gave him a short amount of time to rule the earth. And that's why the devil is going to come down with great wrath. Wrath like you've never seen before, man. You think what the Amalekites are doing to the Arabs over there in Palestine is bad? Wait till what they do to us. You gotta read that again.
Yeah, start from the top, bro. Not the top of the chapter, though. When you start it, break it down, bro.
Job 24. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, triumphing, looking short, and joy is the hypocrite, but for a moment.
There's only a lot in the return set of period of time. Alright, you know, he's only as a punishment for our people. Right? For their sin. Alright, you know, he was only created again, you know, for the day of evil. Alright, you know, to show that full wrath from the house Hashem Yahushua. Alright?
There was excellence in mount up to the heavens, and his head reached into the clouds. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Yeah, so here he has all the technology in the world, man. He speaks about Daniel, so like in Ezekiel, how he's become wiser than Daniel. Alright, but that's something that was given to you by the Lord. Alright, all this technology that you think, you know, you created that. Alright, the Lord gave that to you. And he has something way farther ahead of you. Alright, we're talking about the creator of existence. Alright? And hey, that's why he put it in your heart to go against it. Alright, you know, that's gonna be your downfall.
Or if you break them down, what, since the 60s and 70s?
Yeah.
Since he established a little space program and now these wings up in the heavens?
Yeah.
You know? Wasn't bringing them down ever since.
Yeah, it says in Malachi that he will build, Esau's going to try to build, but the Lord is going to pull down.
Yeah.
The Lord could do it all at once if he wanted to.
Good.
He's doing it step by step. You know, little by little, he's breaking it down. First, he around his prophets, now we're going to condemn the devils. There's a good time when he'll send a son to ultimately bring it down. Like to feel what Second Ezra 6 chapter. So we saw Jacob and Esau, a representation of how Jacob's going to take Esau down.
Yeah, you shall perish forever like his own God. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a dream of the night.
You're going to be a person no more. Obadiah speaks out there 1,000 years, you will be a slave. Alright, the only people that are going to know God's stories about you are going to be kids. Alright? You know, our children are going to be asking, you know, was this man really in authority? Who is this man? Alright? But hey, man, we're going to be able to share, Lord's willing, we're going to be able to share those stories.
Yeah, that's wild too.
Yeah.
After that, you're still going to have the children.
Yeah.
You still the Israelites that have been born.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're going to have to explain to them what Edom was.
Yeah.
You know, bring out holographical, or however, or you would show an example how the devil looks. Even the children we're gonna have during the time that we saw slavery. We're gonna explain, you know, these people broke us, just like we're crazy. Like what? Like these base man pullovers. You have to go, we're gonna constantly go on the show. You know?
Books. Keep gathering down,
Joshua, when the Lord had Joshua told him to grab each man of each tribe, each 12 tribes, grab a stone and put it across the Jordan River. It was a representation. The Lord said when the children asked, in the fourth what are these stones meaning, it's supposed to come down the issue. You know?
So Obadiah, verse 18. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, the house of Joseph a flame, the house of Esau a stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, the Lord spoken.
Again, after those 1,000 years, you're going to be a man no more. Your entire nation is going to be extinct.
And that's why we saw you like this Burning Man. Thousands of them come to burn, go in the desert, burn them, Burning Man. Alright? That's good to think about it.
Yeah.
You couldn't have it at this final time. Everyone will come around and burn their asses up, man. It's like a barbecue, family reunion. You know? All the family come together and start the fire. The devil's gonna go fucking with you. That's ultimately what these devils are trying to do to us. Yeah. They're trying to exterminate us. Because these elites, they know the future. Ultimately, they know the destiny. They know they're not be enslaved. They know we're going to do the rest of the day. This is why we be like a madman sparing none. Come for God. He's not trying to go into slavery. He doesn't want to go into it. That's why secretly, all that was secret. As soon as it be open, as soon as niggas gonna know that he's some Asian. It's already evident now. But this is what Esau is doing now, not enough. It's gonna be out in the open that Esau's trying to do.
It's already like that, bro. It's already evident. It's already plain that Esau hates tribes.
Yeah.
It's just our people try to ignore it, man.
Yeah.
Try to find their way in the system. This is a system that's against you, man.
That's right.
It's not created for you to prosper, it's created for you to fail. There's a lot of things within the system that it's hold you back.
That also might show you how much of a power it is. You can only do it behind curtains, behind walls. Right? That's how this man,
Yes, man. Yeah. I to the promised land. He came up and attacked us from that side. Amalek, man. We had our women, our children, elderly. Amalek didn't want to go ahead in front with us, so he decided to go around.
It says in Psalms, man, those words are sweeter than butter, going in his heart. Right? You can pretend like he's the nicest guy in the world, but hey, in his fucking mind, that dude, all he knows is blood and death.
That's what hates me. Tribes.
Yeah.
One since the moon. So as I said, what's wrong with that? It's not the end. It's constant saying at the end that was some for him. Really thought it's all the feel about it. You can see that. They're going back to the Jim Crow days, man. They're open for it.
Over there in Milwaukee, in the bus, baseball game. This song is called Jim. Ice. Ice.
Baseball games, you know how you get baseball games, professional sport teams, they all hype for their team. He was saying, whatever the fuck he's talking shit, and the movie was just like, I'm gonna go ice cream. Revelation 21:3. I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them. They shall be his people. The Most High himself shall be with them and be their God. The Lord, the Most High Yahweh, shall wipe away all tears.
That slowly out of that flesh. We're not going to go out. Meaning, we're not going to die. Right? Because there's going to be no reason if we don't do it. We're going to put us to death. Alright?
Different type of crop. You have different type of tear. You get tears when it's rain.
Yeah.
Start tearing up. You get tearing up because you're super happy. Alright?
Yeah.
And you got tear up because you're actually sorry.
Yeah.
You experience tears of joy. We're going to be overwhelmed with joy and happiness.
He speaks about blessings upon blessings, yeah?
Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be more pain. The former things shall pass away.
What death? I can hear it's like you hit by a car, getting shot up in the drive-by, dying of cancer, dying of different type of cancer, like prostate cancer, whatever. There's gonna be no more death. We're not gonna worry about dying, man. We're gonna live forever. Forever, literally. We're gonna be young too. You know?
Neither sorrow nor crying. That's all taking those inside is sorrow. Pain.
Yeah. The whole life is pain and sorrow.
Neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things are passed away. The former things are passed away. But what? There is the month, not only way. That's the thing. There's supposed to be hunger. And the ways are supposed to be
Right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at those two.
Wicked are doing a great change. Alright, and the righteous are going to rule. Starting off, if you have a shot, it's 12, then everything's 24,000. Alright? Everything is going to be right with the world. It speaks about how when the righteous and the authority, the people, they rejoice. Alright? everybody's going to be rejoicing. All right?
Women being over you, man.
Yeah.
Devil being over you, all that. You know? That's what we're going to do. Everybody's going to get to a sick government. It's scary. These laws that's the commandments from uplift to the utmost. All this one's going to fall with look. That's why. And he that sat on the throne said, behold, I will make all things new. And he said it was me right when he speak these words are faithful and true.
This will come to pass. Every single prophecy is going to come to pass. All right? And the Lord wrote it down. It's going to happen.
Second Ezra chapter 7, verse 43. The day of doom shall be the end of this time, the beginning of the immortality for to come. Immortality, right? They're not going to die. They're going to live forever. Okay? What I read, and that it said no more pain, no more sorrow. I think we're not going to get sick. You know, living with some more goddamn pain. After this stuff, you told me that the bookshelf feel pain. Ain't gonna feel no more pain. Alright? It says, at the beginning of the immortality for to come, where corruption is past. Temperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory. And that's the end goal, is to get the victory. Those that got the victory, learn to be Christian. You don't have to worry about the pains of this world. Constantly on a daily basis.
First Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, flesh and blood do not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
This current flesh that we're in, man, we won't be able to make it, man. Again, it speaks about this place being completely destroyed. How are we going to be saved out of here and continue on in this flesh, man? No, there's got to be that change. All right?
Unit of corruption inherit incorruption.
This corruption, can inherit incorruption. It's like it. This incorruption cannot. It's like it. This corruption cannot inherit incorruption. All right. Again, we quoted earlier how the wages of sin are death. All right. If you can't continue on, sinning, all right, and the Lord not judge you for it. That's why we need that new heart. That second covenant.
Lord, show you a mystery. We shall not fall asleep. We shall be changed.
Again, being changed. All right, those new bodies.
How a child grows, gets sleepy. No, it's a couple days. I'm talking, We're being the people of my eye. We can deliver, assume, in the chest, and the chin. Become the Lord, become the sons of God.
In a moment, twinkling of an eye, the last trump, when the trumpet shall sound, the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
And this is going to be happening in the midst of all the destruction. Again, with all this destruction that's happening, the Lord's coming to save. And again, it's what we're going to do. All right, that's how quickly the Lord's going to do it.
Somebody's going to be changed before then.
Yeah.
He says the enemy shall come in like a flood because they're scared against him. Some brothers are experiencing that power,
Yeah, they're going to be able to tap. Yeah, God. They're going to be able to tap into that spiritual power. The Lord is coming to defend us. You know, it speaks about us, he likens us unto a worm, defenseless. That's why we need the Lord. The greatest power, you know, on earth and heavens in the universe. We need the Lord.
This corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. And in this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality. Then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?
Alright, again, we read Revelation 21. They're going to, Yahweh Shai is going to wipe away your tears. There's going to be no more death, you know, when these, what you call self-governed Negroes not taking the name of forever. If you're an Israelite, you're going to live forever. Alright?
The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law.
Yes.
But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shai.
Again, you know, it's through Yahweh Shai that we're able to come back. Alright, you know, it speaks about him being the author and the finisher of our faith. Alright, man, he showed us that it's very well possible. All we gotta do is endure to the end, or as well, you know, win those victories.
And it says in Philippians, I can do all things to Yahweh Shai that strengthens you.
There you go.
Yahweh Shai's the Lord. Belong to you. You have that victory. Shai had to be strengthened. Heavenly Father Yahweh sent the angels to strengthen him. Comforting words. Finish. You know you had to do it.
Therefore, my brethren, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Labor is not a vain. This is how we get in the good graces of the Lord. You know, continually serving Him all the way to the very end. Right? You know, it doesn't stop. You know, no matter what it, you know, the apostles, our elders in the camp have brought up, man. You know, whatever is put in your path, man, that's a part of your path. Continue on moving forward. It's the straight and narrow. All right.
I said, you that door, but to the end, the same shall be saved.
Yeah.
The door is what? The door of the lady. Your work is not in vain. It's well. That's right. You know? You don't see that the prophet signing to the wind. No. What has a purpose? It's not broken. It's broken. Therefore, my beloved brother, be steadfast, unmovable. Unmovable. Rooted and settled. Through all types of trials, tribulations, temptations, and sins that come. Things are get stronger and stronger as we get closer to that day. Because as he said, be steadfast and unmovable, always abounding in work. Whatever you're dealing with, every fucking just keep doing work. Whatever you're doing, small, large, whatever, just keep doing the work. Your eye on the prize. You know, as he said, get the small life from that. Like the war, that's what it says you have war. That's all I'm going to say. War, I'm telling you. War is good. Be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. People may look at us with side eye, the family may look at you weird, you gotta do the work. Lord, it ain't in vain with the Lord, man. That's right. You know? 2,000 years ago, the Lord was right here on the scene doing what we're doing. Cursing people out. You know? Street corners, man. Hell, the Lord was homeless. So it's not a thing to have a shot.
We say this all the time. The only opinion that should matter is the Lord's opinion. Or what is it that he thinks of? That's why, man, constantly do what's best. Again, in this favor.
First John chapter 3, verse 1. Oh, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Love.
He didn't accept Yahweh Shai back then, but it speaks about that in prophets, you know, he was despised and rejected by men. A man acquainted of many sorrows. Alright, that same hatred is going to be towards us. We didn't do nothing. But again, you know, we're going to be hated for the namesake of Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai.
Love now the sons of God, and it does not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, and we shall see him as he is. You want to see when Yahweh Shai appears? The world will be trembling in the morning, but we're going to be those that will be happy. Yeah, love his appearance. You know that we're going to be just like him. Alright? And he showed Peter, James, and John. Alright? The transfiguration. He changed himself. Figured himself. He showed them the body that we're about to have next. Alright? Three of his top disciples. Okay? When you see how we shall be, we know just like that. Gods, the son of gods. The word told not going to die, not going to feel pain. Let me get this again. In the book of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, it says, saw that 29. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29 says, he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Right now, we're in the prime for sure. That means you'll be a prime for a certain amount of time, right? And get that, we're chance, we're going to be basically young, we're going to be forever, we're going to be prime forever, man. Yeah. Okay? It says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint.
That's like power of my character.
Yep.
You know, it speaks about one of the most feeble moments is going to be at like alright, you know, I think that's the strength of the Lord in itself.
We're going to walk and not faint.
Yeah.
Run and not get tired.
Yeah.
And you got Jake that can run 20 miles an hour. You get tired.
Yeah.
You're on the bench, you need an oxygen mask.
Yeah.
You can run around the whole world and not get tired. You can slide out our chariot and not get tired. You know? Yeah. You're not going to run out of breath from that. Alright? We'll walk for miles if we want to, man. Without taking a break, without needing rest. Because we're going to be changed. Okay? We're going to be changed. And that's what Jake is going to understand, man. We want to stay here in America. In America, there's no hope for us here, man. You know, your whole life is a labor and sorrow. You don't know you're dead. You know you're going to die, but you don't know when or how. You know? You get sick. Different diseases. Different cancers that Esau created.
Yeah.
Alright? Your food, everything's fucking poison here. We're in complete fucking hell. You can go on and on and on and talk, you know, but you all get the point.
That's right.
You can be time where we're actually going to be changed. We're not going to have to worry about them tired, physically or mentally. There's Jake that is just mentally tired. It's drained. This place, like it says in Revelation 17, this is the word out the saints of the Most High.
Daniel 7.
We're not here, man. Every day you gotta go to work, deal with bullshit at work, come home, gotta deal with more bullshit. Hey man, we're gonna be free from all this. Free from these bodies, this flesh that way, man, that is keeping us away and stopping us from being perfect. You can't be perfect in this flesh. Speak about being saved from destruction. We're also going to be saved from yourselves.
Ooh.
Flesh, bodies. Yeah. That's the curses. I was smite the that's the curses. You said I did that.
You said you need to make the heart.
Yeah.
That's what's up. The majority of my preachers. Alright, so again, they hold everything fucking in it. It's a pressure. Alright, this captivity. Okay. But amen, all that shit explode. It's gonna explode. Recent. 2 Corinthians 4 and 16.
2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish.
Again, the brother brought out some examples. We get sick, man, with age. All throughout the years, this captivity, man, it's changes. All right, but hey, that's about to change.
Hey, back, that's gone. It's fucking hard, though.
Dang.
The shoulders,
Your hips. It's hard to get that all aligned. You got to constantly fucking stretch. You got to be willing to exercise. You got to see chiropractor. You just got money for a chiropractor. You got to see your neighbors trying to constantly fucking rushing you. Just throwing your phone back.
this place ain't it, man. This flesh on it. We need the Lord to forgive.
Which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Alright, so although we go through all these things, man, and man, we're constantly being fed in the spirit. Alright, always. Alright, that's why, man, it's a blessing. Alright, to be involved in this. Alright, and continue on doing, playing your role. What it is that you gotta do. Alright?
For our right affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us far more exceeding and eternal weight glory.
Again, this is just for a season, for a moment. Alright, what we're gonna receive after that is, man, it's far greater.
Eternal.
It's eternal.
This right here is just a moment. It don't seem like it because we're really in it right now.
Yeah, it seems like hell that it's gonna be forever, but it's not. Alright, again, this is just for a moment. Alright, we brought up Revelation 21. We brought up, a few scriptures before that. Yahushua has plans for those who love him. Alright, man, it's far greater than whatever the hell we gotta take on the side.
Well, we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. The things which are seen are temporary.
Again, we look at the things that we cannot see. Alright, the things far out. Alright, it speaks about without vision, the people they perish. We have to envision these things. Alright, the kingdom. Alright, Yahushua's return. This place being destroyed. Alright, his kingdom being established. Alright, these are things that we need to keep in mind. Alright, to keep us, again, stable, sound.
So it says things which are seen. So we work about the car and the house, things that you can touch and feel, things that you can see.
Yes.
That's temporary. That's what we framed up.
Yeah, like we read it in Peter's. All manner of things, elements, burnt up, dissolved. Cars made out of an element. All that shit, moments.
Bible.
Yeah.
Look at the Bible. Tell us God.
Yeah, what you drive. You got to put out little judgment off that.
That's why I like it. You can't take that with you.
Can't not in his flesh. In his body. Those that's on him, right?
That's some of the heat that the Egyptians used to do that. So Pharaoh was dreaded. We're looking for something good, right? Yeah. Things that we can't see that are envisioned from far up.
We have not seen what the Lord has for us.
Yeah, I have
We see a mission, we gotta have it.
Yeah.
Verse 4, it says, since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived, nor the ear, neither have the eye seen, O Most High, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waits for him.
And can't even describe what it is, because only the Lord has seen it.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. All we have is just read about it,
We have hope.
but yeah, we have hope. You know, read about what is found here, you have you told me about different streets of Jerusalem, the street being up on the road, and you have Apostle John chapter Revelation 21, Apostle John wrote about the new kingdom, the new streets, the cities of Jerusalem. You know, so all we have that, but compared to when we're actually there, actually in it, we can have certain brothers where their lives have dreams.
Yeah.
You know, but nothing compared to actually being in it.
Behind. I was gonna tell you, bros, behind y'all. Yeah. Yeah.
They are gonna be proud. I probably never would have wiped away, man.
Nah.
Yeah, things are not seen or tell. No eye have seen, no ear heard. Lord has in store for them that wait for him, man.
Yeah.
That's the scripture, man. We haven't seen it. Like, man, what you haven't seen. There's nothing basically another broken character.
Yeah, just think about it. New senses, man. Brothers, new thing. All right, man, it's hard to put in words again because we haven't experienced it. Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 10:7. Pride is hateful before the Most High man, and by boast of one human iniquity.
And one of the things that the Lord hates, man, is that pride. He's a little problem that he's self-willed. Are you self-willed?
Those unrighteous dealings, inquiries, and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one equal to another.
And which you got by deceit, I was Esau's daughter sister, third of your set up in secret. They fire the people, man. giving us cash, taking away our gold money,
Real wealth, the
taking
old-
dollars, real money,
Yeah.
right?
It was a whole trap to make you borrow and subject to a lender.
Yeah.
All right.
Fraud, you know?
Yeah.
See, we always had establishing a money system.
United States as well. It was not a real wicked thing because it was made.
Life of the earth as it's supposed to be. You know, who needs to be proud, but built with a proud. To the point where they exalt themselves like they are the most high.
Yeah.
I think like they're gonna rule forever. When speaks about that.
Yeah.
They think they shall continue forever.
The house is shall continue
Their
forever.
house is still
You know?
That's the type of mentality that this government has. Again, you know, they think America's always gonna be that superpower. Alright, that's far from it.
Not seeing what these other nations are doing right now.
Yeah, these other nations are ready
Look
for
at
it.
the military formation of North Korea, China, and Russia.
Yeah.
Compared to
And if you look into the artillery, man, it's very similar to what, if not better, than what these countries have been doing. Right? The technology, man, all these other weaker nations, they're backed up by these weaker nations. The technology is like, you start out, the nuclear war. Yeah. 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 It's easy work. Yeah. Everybody can.
I got you. Psalms 49:11 says, the inward thought is that the house shall continue forever as a dwelling place to all generations. That's all the man after their own neighbors.
Yeah, you see that, man, after going names. You got over there in Israel, man. Watch all of it. It's this bullshit. Yeah, like it's there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Julius Africanus.
Yeah.
America,
America,
America writes speeches, right?
yeah. But that's
It's crazy because when you go into the word, America, Mars, basically, if you go into the word, it goes back to bitter.
Yeah. But shit, man, this place, man, is good. Alright? But that goes to show you, man, that the mindset of these devils, man, they think that this is a forever thing, America. Alright? Yeah. That goes to show you their power.
Y'all see Trump with that Gulf of America hat?
Oh, Gulf of America, yeah. Hey, but that goes to show you that before crime goes before destruction. Alright, and that this place is gonna be destroyed.
But God in verse 3, quiet my heart, see me. All that goes,
Again, this is the base man. Alright, the only reason he was able to rule so long is because of the Lord. Again, what he designed you for, and again, is for that function. But he's going to do away with the people.
his habitation is high. It's safe in his heart. He's up in the down to the ground.
Psalms 10 speaks about him puffing his chest against his enemies. All these smaller nations. But that's the thing, all these smaller nations have that technology. You can't do the same shit you did years back. Like, you can't, it's intimidating shit attack people.
Go thou exalt thyself as you and know thou set thy nest among the stars.
Again, the technology they have, within these different space stations. They could only go so far, and the Lord can just reach through an instant, do away with that.
The scripture talks about one man.
Yeah.
It says, do not set exalt thyself as an eagle. That eagle has been a representation of Esau and his kingdom for thousands of years. Man. You know that in Germany, Rome, ancient Rome, they looked up the symbolism of eagle. Germany, the symbolism of white. Hitler, sometimes it's eagle. That was the symbol. Even today, modern day. So we're talking about 1 minute. Go down and show myself as the eagle. Look, I said that nest among the stars. So that's the stars among the stars. The space station. You know, the space station is the world order. And world earth orders. You know, it's a space boat. It's a power mission. What, the 70s. Then you might bring me down to the force. Like we was talking about before. There's some bringing me down. It's a
You can't do nothing against the Lord. You may think that you spend all this money to come to something, you got brought out to the light. Alright? Yeah, go back to Sirach.
Sirach, chapter 10 and 9. Wise 30, the ash of proud. There is not a more wicked than a covetous man. For such as suffer such in one setting, his own soul is dead. Because gas relates to God. Since you know the God is one disease, all his birth and ash of proud. There is not a more wicked than him. Covetous man.
Right, so it's only like a wicked one. Alright, let's get between like covers fields. Take it through my violence. The most wicked is the most covetous. The most covetous is the most wicked. The so-called wicked is so wicked.
That's why he's always going to those different countries. Take it. Is that cancer?
Such and one set of his own soul to sell. Because while the middle casting those dollars. Position coming off one disease. You got the day that came, tomorrow shall die.
Alright, so this current, empire that they have, man, it's going to be done away with.
Yeah, headphones on.
That's his.
They're going to be put in jail. Again, they're going into captivity. Alright, there's nothing they can do against it.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before.
Again, like it tells you in Thessalonians, we're not asleep as others. Alright, we're not in the darkness. We're seeking out the light. Alright, the return of Yahweh Shemiyah. What's that going to do?
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's why it's going to catch the majority of the people off guard.
Yeah.
They know something's coming, but they don't know what to expect.
Because none of them are reading this book.
And it's going to be event after event after event. It's not just one thing.
Yeah.
All right, boom, 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 all the way to the construction.
I said, second as 15, man, it's like the liquor man. Doing it at 9,000.
Second at 60.
Second at 60. It's not going to go wrong. People look at
Right there. That's the things that are seen at the temple.
Usually screwed that means what they do.
It's on top of the world. That's going to be the front top. I don't want to take pride in that. That shouldn't be the president. Got a quick precept on that. It's Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against many kingdoms, of war, evil, and of pestilence.
So you can't say that the Lord hadn't warned you. Every time he brought down a kingdom, man, he sent forth the prophets. All right, this is a major sign in itself. All right, seeing the servants of the Lord out here in the streets.
Back in 2 Moses 9:2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time that his highest began to visit the world which he made. So in that time, the Lord's going to come back. He's going to send his son in that time now. Therefore, the Lord shall receive earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world.
That's a part of the signs of earthquakes in diverse places. All right, wars and rumors of wars. So like, yeah, wars and the rumors of wars. Right? All right, these are the signs that we're looking out for, especially amazing. Revelation 13:16.
Earthquakes. How we know earthquakes are popping up. All the earthquakes are all over China. In history, he's had a drill in my job. Earthquakes. Like I said, big ones. I mean, big ones like that.
Shit, yesterday was 26 years ago, I believe. They earthquake happened in the bay.
Therefore, men shall receive earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world. You've seen these uproars of the people now. No king's protest. All that.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
You've seen them. We're getting material as well, man. All right, man. These people are divided, man. All right, civil war is coming. All right, it speaks about a time where one people against another with swords and weapons. All right.
Yeah, Trump threatened to shoot missiles over there on the freeway in Cali.
Oh yeah. That was an article that was said, right?
I don't know. That's why I heard, you know.
I think what they're doing is practicing drugs, but like they're closing down certain freeways. Yeah. It's crazy.
Nah, they want to stop that protest, bro.
Oh, okay.
But it's all the most high.
Yeah.
Can't agree with that time. Most high is going to start visiting the earth with a wave.
That's not going to be.
This is great. This is the Lord visiting this house.
Then shalt thou well understand the Most High spake those things in the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So before me and old, I prophesied this Lord.
They were all prophesying about this time and that time.
Yeah.
It's not ending that's leading up to the kingdom. And that's where all this is going. These are the birthing days for the kingdom.
And like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
It was manifest. The signs were showing themselves. All right, all this division, between the clans. All right, all this hatred, that is being pushed out. All right, between one people against the other. World War III. All right, he repeated that over and over again. There will be World War III in the Middle East. According to the scriptures, there will be. That's where it's going to start.
And you understand this. Just read thou shalt well understand. Yes. We're dead. Us.
What did Trump say? He said that if you was not real.
Yeah, over and over. Yeah. And what happened is right, that's what they fear, because they know we've been out here saying this for the longest. They didn't just get that out of the door. All right?
What he called us? Radio
Doom. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not up to them.
Self-prophecy is next up. But like we're living in the present government, this is just a script. This has been from the beginning. This is already set to happen.
6. Even so, the times also of the highest plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. We've seen that wonders, effects, and signs and wonders, its comets, signs of wonder. We've seen this.
Right now, everybody's feeling the financial woes.
Yeah.
People on the edge, man. I see one article where it said a woman got stabbed. She got stabbed with knives. Yeah, the woman purchased the knives and stabbed another lady that was taking too long in the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these people are on fucking edge. And then we can't forget the stuff that they took in 2021.
Yeah.
Alright? So a lot of people are dropping dead. You took that jump shot, now you got all type of issues. And now you ain't got no health care for those issues. You see they took away your health care when the weather changes. They want a lot of these people to die, man.
Yeah.
People ain't got the money to spend on their health.
Yeah.
You know?
Health insurance is out of every month. You're paying over $500 a month for health insurance.
Damn.
They'll never get back. They'll never use. Okay?
So that means that crime is going to go up. People are not going to receive their stamps in November. All right, people depend on that stuff, man. All right, especially Jake, man.
Yeah.
You know, barely hanging on. You know, spending their money on rent, and you know they're getting their food through the stamps. But watch when their stamps not loaded up in November. Hey man, it's gonna. Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, man. You know, people won't get that as the fast way, the ski mask way, man.
Yep.
Housing team, Section 8, cut that too. He said you can only be on that. But he put a time limit on that.
2 years.
2 years.
And if you're getting the stamps, you gotta work 30 hours, 80 hours a month. So that's 20 hours a week. You know, it's worth more. Just because you're on stamps don't mean that you don't have a job. All right, let's not forget that Esau, you the main one on stamps.
Yeah.
All right, according to your numbers, you're the main recipient. How you say that word? Recipients of food stamps. But they made us the face of that stuff.
Right. He's a main recipient of welfare.
Yeah. Government programs.
Yeah.
It's just you're not judged harshly like we are judged harshly in this society. But I mean, shit, we in captivity. It's good to say that we're gonna be nourished for a time. You know,
The DEI, that was mainly going to them.
White money.
Yeah.
Main beneficiaries. Oh God. You got the face of it. It's like a affirmative action.
yeah. So grab Isaiah 32, man, and 9. All right, 'cause A lot of you nigga women, a lot of you Latino women, a lot of you Native American women, you ain't gonna be able to feed your children. You got all these baby daddies, alright? You're getting all this child support. Hey, even Trump said now, the one that's paying child support gets to pay the child during tax season. You know? So you women, you about to lose. You about to enter your season of losing. You've been winning this whole time, bro. Now you about to lose.
It's going to go back to 70 AD. And was putting children in the pot. Came the hunger. All these things are coming back. Heard about it. 70 AD all over again.
Worse.
But worse, exactly, because it's a time like we've never seen before. Okay? This time we don't have anything to gauge this by.
You're gonna wish you was 7
Man,
right? Not you, bro. You don't have this.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Right, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American woman, you at ease, man. Let's be real, man. You real comfortable in society, especially if you're pretty, man. All right, the world rolls out a red carpet for you. If you'll find little damsel, man. You know. Read that again.
Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters.
Mm-hmm. You careless, man. All right, meaning you're very privileged, man. Living your life with no care.
yeah.
You know. Doing all type of dirt to men with no care, man. No consequence. You know the system is for you. You know if you're going to take a man to court, you're going to more than likely get the kids, more than likely get child support, all of that, man. All right, stamps, Section 8, all of that, man. Making your life real comfortable, man.
Guys, food stamps. Government aid suggests that in order to get food stamps, to get good aid, really father out. I asked about the husband, they always suggest that you come on child support.
That's if you're receiving money.
Yeah.
You're receiving, like, the woman is receiving money, like cash aid, then they're gonna basically open up a case on the man concerning child support. And that's fucked up. Alright, that's fucked up because they'll lock you up if you don't pay child support. They'll take your garnish your wages, man.
Take your driver's license.
You get child support, you get that first check. Oh, it's $5. Let's pay it online. That's the trap. They use that to see how much money you make and determine how much
They'll take.
they take out of your pay.
So this is a very wicked society.
Yeah, so that money that they using to lock you up, they could be using that to pay the child support. What the hell?
But if they lock you up, they make money, bro.
You know that all that money the woman receives is not for the child. It's easy for themselves. You know? Especially these women that got these athletes. No child support. Asking for 300, 500K, so much. You know they be using on themselves.
And then the child support system itself takes something.
Yeah.
Take majority of it.
That was percentage.
So all the Lord about to kill the party, man. Go ahead. The scripture say the mirth shall cease, man. And it's ceasing, man. Like now we in the holiday season, right? Let's see how jolly you people are in these holidays. These last couple months. This thing is getting bad, man. Financially, you know? Now you people gonna spend money that you don't have to fucking buy these damn gifts, man. Go ahead. Let's see if we can even get to December.
It says, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Careless dog.
And that
Careless women.
trouble already started, man. By the Lord taking away your different goodies in this society. You know, and then let's not forget that the Lord, you know, the spirit that's out here put you women on blast, man. You on blast, man. Your wicked ways, your dirt, how you maneuver, how you trick men, how you play men. All of that shit been put on blast, man. You know? Now men are not falling for your bullshit, man. You know? For the most part. Of course, you still got simps. But for the most part, men just gonna knock you down and move on with their life. They're not gonna take you seriously, man. That's why you women are not being wifed up. They don't run complaining about how no men approaching them. I wonder why no men approaching you, man. You know? Because the moment somebody tried to say something to you, oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Well, fuck you, bitch. Fuck on. Yeah, they don't need a man.
You know, because just because people gave them the money and wherewithal to be able to sustain themselves by themselves, they still think that they don't need a man.
They're competing with men.
Yeah, and there it is right there.
They're competing with men. That's ridiculous. The fucking Edomite woman is not competing with her man. The group woman is not competing with the group man. Alright, as long as you bozo ass nigga women, you Latino women, and these nigga women, man. Competing with the nigga man. The Israelite man. That's ridiculous. The Lord didn't put us on the earth to compete with one another. He's supposed to help us. That's scripture. He's supposed to be a help, man. But now they only look at you as help.
Yeah.
How can you help me? No, bitch, you the one that's supposed to help us. Not the other way around. Of course, you could benefit by having a man, of course. But you're supposed to help us. That's the whole reason why you was created. Get that one to rock.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say, what a bag at what you got.
You gonna pay my rent?
Go get the frame. That's the first thing they ask when they get in the car. You got the bag, you got the money. Okay?
So really, they're whores on the low. You're a whole prostitute on the low. Go ahead.
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36:24. He that getteth a wife, he getteth possession.
All right, when you get a woman, which these women will be with you for 10 years and still claim to be a girlfriend. All right, what consummates marriage, man? Sex, man. All right. So if you got a woman that you calling your girl, that's your wife, man. Okay. Read it again.
He that getteth a wife, getteth possession.
That's your possession, man. That's you. That's yours. All right. You got total rule over her, man. That's your God-given right. But the problem is feminism. Feminism, all right? These women don't want to be ruled over. So, man, social media really fucked everything up. But feminism, was played a major part in it all, man.
Yeah.
You know, more deception from the devil.
Yeah.
And you women fall for every fucking time, man. Speak about Eve being beguiled, serpent beguiled Eve. You fall for Satan's tricks every time, man. You know? Where we at?
Sirach 36:24. He that getteth a wife, getteth possession. A hope that gets himself. And the pillar of rest. Hope. With the wife. Possession. The hope. And the pillar of rest. These women's day are one of those things. They want to submit.
There's a lot of bad brothers who fucking got work because they deal with a demon. They deal with a dragon. They come home to some bitches who want to argue instead of cleaning up the house, having food be ready and shit.
But what do? They bow down to that woman. They don't tell that bitch nothing about herself. They're scared of your wives. You're weirdos, man. Scared to say something to your wife. Why? Because she's gonna make it real uncomfortable in there for you, man. What's the point of having her around? You gotta tiptoe around this bitch feelings. She's supposed to tiptoe around you. Motherfuckers are scared, man.
All these women complain how, black men are leaders, stepping up to the leaders. How could you a leader if you don't follow? They refuse to follow black men.
They don't respect us.
Yeah, look at that.
That one woman rule over them. They got women rule over them. You said what?
Yeah, she's like, get up there, the wife, get up in possession. Oh, so,
Huh?
and fill her with breath.
You're supposed to be a help and a pillar of rest. We're no pillar of rest. Pillar of stress. That's why a lot of men die early, man. A lot of men are stressed out, man.
I'll be I see my neighbor in his car for a while. Well, I know why. That's what I'm doing.
At that point, what's the point of having you?
That's just my sensation. You're in the car like 30 an hour, like damn. You know what I'm doing?
She knows. She knows. These women know that they're demons, man.
You know,
They're not ignorant to that fact. They know that they're evil. You know, it's just you geek ass men out here tolerating that bullshit. You know? These women know that they're evil, man.
they know, yeah. Saying that they, let's call by a name, wear our own clothes, cook our own food. It's called us by that name to take away our reproach. We're shitty.
We ain't going with you women, man. Alright, the Lord preserving some decent women for us, man. Fuck you, American women. Go ahead, bro.
So Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors.
Right, the so-called white man. This motherfucker is oppressing us in every which way possible, man. Steady creating more ways to oppress you, man. The scripture says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. This shit should piss you off. Society should piss you the fuck off, man.
It ain't right.
If you in your right mind, but most of our people, they're alright with this shit. They're okay with being slaves.
That's why they got.
Huh?
That's why they didn't die.
That's why he didn't die, man. Straight up. They said, fuck this space.
It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. On my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
Right, women rule over them. And that's the way Jake likes it. Bow down to your fucking women.
I got a therapy, like I gotta talk to my wife. I gotta talk to my wife, bro. Make a good decision, man. You gotta talk to my wife.
That's his boss. Motherfuckers will change up their tone when they talk to their woman.
It's crazy.
You in a double oppression, man. You in double captivity, man.
That shit can make the wife get the fuck out of here. You gotta make your own decision, man.
Look, you're scared to get alone.
Yeah, your peace, man. Women will steal your peace, man. They definitely don't bring no peace. What the fuck? What you got, bro?
Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. And Yahweh said, it's not good that man should be alone. I will make him and help him for him.
These women were created to help us. It's not the other way around.
Alright?
And out of the ground, Yahweh formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air and brought them unto Adam to see what to call them. Whatsoever Adam formed, every little creature, that was the name thereof.
See, that's authority right there. You know what I'm man? Get the order, man. You know what I'm man? Authority. Over everything, including women. But the scripture says that the devil, he turned everything upside down, man.
Everything.
So, the scripture says a woman shall pass the woman, the man.
Yeah.
So we ain't them times, man. Shit is a nightmare.
Yeah, women bosses, man.
Yeah. We got women police.
Yeah. I go to a job interview and I see the woman, I gotta get this job. Not because I just really know. Women being bosses, like, she's normal,
And those are the worst bosses to have, bro. Don't let that bitch be on a period or something.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, my company I work for, I applied to a different branch, a different yard with a own boss. She didn't hire me, so I went to another one. So I constantly have to go to pick up the yard that I applied to first. I went there and I could tell she was on a ragged thing. She's screaming at her coworkers. Because, man, she got to deal with it.
That's why women should be in the authority role.
Yeah.
They can't handle it, man.
Yeah.
They weren't built to handle pressure, man. You know what type of pressure you built to handle? Fucking children. That type of pressure, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
We're the baby and all that.
We're not built to that pressure.
Man, fuck that.
Not even to nourish the child out there.
Yeah, man. But guess what? When you have a baby, what's a woman wants you to do?
Yeah.
She wants you to do all the womanly duties. Change the diaper. Oh, it's your turn. All this bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Yeah. You change the diaper, bitch. You breastfeed, bitch. Handle it. Alright, I'm going to work. Okay? I'm paying the fucking bills, alright? You fucking clean the house up. You cook. Alright? Yeah.
So 1 Corinthians 11:3. But
Man, the kingdom of heaven, man, you women ain't running shit, man. You sit your pretty ass down somewhere. Because all our women gonna be bad. They bad now. I was born in the kingdom. They gonna be fit, they ain't gonna be no fat Israelite woman. You know, you ain't gonna be out here trying to be a man. There ain't gonna be no independent talk. It's gonna be pure submissiveness, man.
They're in there in complete order.
Yeah. They're gonna be perfect. I can't even imagine a perfect woman. Man, a perfect woman? Someone that's not
Like,
talking too much?
Coming to America, that woman was supposed to marry, was basically trained to be his wife.
Whatever you like. She like whatever you like. She gonna get on your program.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's dope.
That's the whole thing. You want to do your miracle. You don't want her. You want her to provide her own.
You wanted a captive woman. You want a free woman. You wanted a slave. That already had a man. You already had a man.
That's why these men are like that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Motherfucker had a perfect woman, but he wanted somebody else woman. Hey, that movie's deep, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a deep movie, man. It's top 3, you know, Eddie Murphy movies, man. Like top 3, I think.
Not Dr.
Nah, bro, Dr. Doolittle not even in the top 10, bro. We from 2 different times, though. So you were by with a Dr. Doolittle. But you got Life, you got Coming to America, you got Harlem Nights, you got Boomerang, huh? Trading Places, you got Nutty Professor. Come on, man. Go ahead.
It's 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of the woman is the man.
You see, the head of the woman is the man. But this woman gonna act like that's not in the Bible. Oh, that's not what it means. Oh, we're not in those times.
Yeah, oh, yep.
That's what they like to
We're in
say.
a different time. Dumb motherfucker. We're gonna go back to that. It's a 60-year-old guy.
Well, the Lord don't change, right? So he still look at it the same way. That's why he created the woman for it, up to man. The Lord don't change.
Try to decide on
Shalom. Yeah, read that again.
It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahweh Shai is the Lord, Yahweh.
That's clear. I don't even need no breakdown. See what that says in the word, too. What that says. See? You finally got your phone now, huh?
It's 1 Corinthians 11:3 in the NLT. It says, but there is one thing I want you to know. The head of every man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of woman is man. So the same exact thing.
So,
It
let's
says,
see what head said. Look at head. Because Genesis 3 and 16, 15, right?
God. This is like the Buddha and the Greek is kepale, meaning the second definition is anything supreme, chief, prominent. It says a person, a master, or a lord. Right?
Isn't it, somebody got that? Isn't it, Sarah called Abraham Lord?
Yeah.
He said, where are your lords? Jesus is my man. First of all, the Messiah ain't dealing with your ugly ass, man. Alright? The God over you is your man. Alright? God over you is your man, man. He's your Lord, man. You know? He's your master, man. See, but these bitches will go to work and submit like a motherfucker. You know, they got no problem changing their tone, talking softly to their boss. You know? You got no problem, you know your fucking role at work. But here it is at home, you don't know your role. So whatever I call for it.
So the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 6, it says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are.
Right, obey is synonymous with obedience.
That's right.
This woman look at that as slavery, man. You know,
There's nothing wrong with the order. And we obey the Lord. All right, you know,
we his woman.
Yes, we're his woman. There's just an order to things.
Yeah.
All right, that's how the Lord wants it.
Yeah. Look at that again.
It says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters we are, his daughters we are. You're not afraid, you're going to be amazing. All right, again, you know, when the Lord wants obedience, he just wants you to obey. You know, the same thing, you know, with the Israelite women, you know, obey, you know, your Lord. Right, which is your Lord.
They're too good for that nowadays. That's why you bitches don't get wiped up. Nobody want to deal with you. You think you're equal or better than the man. You think you're superior than the man. You don't see it. You don't help break loose, man. How superior you are, man. Yeah.
It's the book of Micah 7 and 10. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
You was high and mighty in your mind. You know, you got some women that see the light. Now they're seeing that, you know what, we need a man.
Yeah, because they're feeling it right now, man. Hey, the Lord is about to do away with this bullshit ass jobs, man. Alright, you think you're in a good case because the so-called white man gave you a little something. Alright, you see him taking away the benefits, all the welfare. Alright, man.
Losing their jobs.
Hey.
A lot of you nigga women have government jobs.
That's right.
Now they cut you, and Donald Trump saying you ain't gonna get paid, ain't gonna be no back pay.
Yep.
So a lot of people about to be homeless, man. A lot of people about to be evicted. A lot of cars are being repossessed. See?
Oh yeah. Car loans. I watched the news the other day. Car loan delinquency is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
People are paying their car loans. It's at an all-time high now.
And that's like the first or second thing they stop doing. They stop paying their credit cards. They stop paying on their cars. Then what's next? They're gonna stop paying their rent, man. Okay? And then a lot of people that lost their jobs are not able to find a new job. See, so this is the perfect storm of judgment that our power is how about you outside of bringing. Okay, and you got his prophets out here, you know, speaking humbly, you got his prophets out here telling you what's about to happen, telling you to repent, to seek the how about you outside, to fear the how about you outside, Zephaniah 2 and 3. So that you can be hid in the day of the Lord's anger, man. You know? You're hoping to be hid. Alright, we don't want to partake in the judgment. So you're hoping for salvation, man. And you're only going to be delivered through your how about you outside. None of that Jesus crap, none of that Yeshua crap, none of that God, Allah crap, Jehovah. That ain't cutting. Wrong number. You're going to hear that. This number has been disconnected. The only way you're going to get through is through Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Right? Calling on the Lord in sincerity and in truth. Go ahead.
Zephaniah 2 and 3. Seek ye the Lord, how about you have shine, all you meek of the earth.
Alright, it's time to seek the Lord, man. Alright, it's time to seek the Lord, man. That means fuck your life, whatever you got going. It's time to focus in on Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Getting the understanding of this word, man. Repenting, man. Stop sinning. To the best of your ability, stop sinning. If you're a woman, stop being a goddamn whore. You know? Humble your ass down. You know? You go on and on about sin. Get out of them churches. Stop celebrating these fucking holidays. Understand that Esau Edom is your fucking enemy, man. These other nations are your enemy, man. What?
Which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Yeah, to be hid. Can we get that word hid out? Or get the NLT or something? To be hid in the day of the Lord's anger, man. It's like Noah was hid when the Lord brought that flood. Alright, you can say Lot was hid when Yahweh outside destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Alright?
I'll begin the NLT first. Seek the Lord, all who are humble, and follow his commandments. Seek to do what is right and live humbly. Perhaps even yet the Lord will protect you. Protect you from his anger on the day of destruction.
Protect you from his anger on the day of destruction. And it's gonna be a build up to the destruction that we need protection from as well. Okay, we need protection from this Edomite, man. Alright? This fucking white man has all type of diabolical plans, man. To take us out. So we need hope. We need protection from on high. You know, from the skin up.
Get that there.
Hold up.
Yeah, and this is the hybrid self in the Hebrew. The Hebrew word there is safar. Safar means to hide, conceal, and then to hide oneself, to hide carefully, to be hidden carefully. Yeah, to conceal.
Be hidden carefully, man. Okay? Ultimately, being caught up into the chips. Okay, what you got?
The scripture of the AP, Zephaniah 2 and 3. It says, seek the Lord, search diligently for him.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. The reward of being not diligent. Okay, go ahead.
It says, for him, regard him as the foremost necessity of your life.
You got it, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. It says, seek the Lord, search diligently for him, and
Yeah, and the
regard
scripture
him.
says seek him 10 times more.
Yeah. For,
Alright? Especially in these times, man.
yeah.
You know, the time is short. We ain't got that much time, man. You ain't got that much time to get under the Lord's good grace. We don't know how much time we got left. It could be months, it could be a year. It could be next month, the Lord, or this month. Go ahead.
Yeah, in reality, there's nothing to lose. All right, serve the Lord. It says, seek the Lord, search diligently for him, regard him as the foremost necessity of your life.
Regard him as the foremost necessity of your life.
The reason you breathe, like you wake up from it.
Regard him as the foremost necessity of your life. That means the Lord got to be number one.
Yeah.
See, the Lord said, let's go, let's be seeking with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind. Okay, go ahead.
Timothy says, to give myself holy, it says, all you humble of the land who have practiced his ordinances and have kept his commandments, seek righteousness, seek humility, regard them as vital. Perhaps you will be hidden and pardoned and rescued in the day of the Lord's anger.
Perhaps you may be hidden,
Rescued
rescued,
and pardoned.
or rescued is synonymous with being saved.
Yahweh Shai.
and then being pardoned. What's being pardoned? Your sins.
Yeah. You have that scripture in Revelation going into that white stone. All of us are trying to get that white stone. Lord, glory, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has that mercy on us.
You either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
You either have it or you don't, man.
Yeah. He said, regard them as vital.
Yeah, regard them as vital.
This word is life, man. Vital signs.
Vitality. Right? They used to watch all that as a kid, right? That the chick from on there, the fat might want to do it. Vital information for your everyday life.
Yeah, that's it.
My brother's too young for that. My brother's too old for that. But vital information, he was a teenager, yeah? 96, 97. You wasn't watching all that?
All that out.
Shit, yeah, but I wasn't watching all that, man. Man. But yeah, vital information for your everyday life.
Regarded as idol.
Man, hey, the Lord giving everyone a chance, man. I mean,
That's right.
giving you a chance, man. Let's go back to Isaiah 32. Finish that up.
Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, careless woman. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come.
And the vintage is failing, right? You know, pretty soon you women ain't gonna have a job to go to. You ain't gonna have a house to go home to. You ain't gonna have a car to drive in. You ain't gonna have no goddamn protection, man. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All this comfortability deceives you, man. Alright? It deceives you. Alright, at the end of the day, you're gonna be through, man. You're gonna be through out here. Nobody's gonna care how beautiful you are. All that, you ain't gonna have makeup. You ain't gonna be able to get your hair done, your nails done. All that shit gonna be gone. You'll never get your hair done again on this side. You're gonna be looking, just like men gotta wake up, shower, and go about their day. That's how y'all are, man. That's how y'all gonna be. Without the shower. No fucking eyelashes, all them long eyelashes, man. It's gonna be a wrap.
That shit. Fucking eyelashes.
I don't know who's guessing this, thinking that shit looks good. The eyelashes don't look good.
Social media.
The fake lashes don't look good. Who lied to you, ho? None of that shit looks good, man. At all. You know what looks good? A regular face. The Lord gave you. Natural. That looks good. Natural hair looks good. Natural body looks good. Natural eye, habitual. Get a tattoo eyebrow, man. Especially you, Israelite. No, weird. You got the Israelite Israelite man lining up his eyebrows, man, like a bitch, man.
Yeah,
Real feminine,
yeah.
man. Metrosexual ass niggas, man. Nah, bro. You said, do I need a charger? I don't know.
I got some.
We're just gonna go until it don't go, bro. Okay. Come on, bro.
A little more. It says, tremble, ye women that are at ease.
Pass your phone, bro.
Be troubled, ye careless
Go to
women.
mine.
Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
Some of these women are at ease, man. These women are at ease. Again, how to get pregnant, how to get foundation. Everything is given to the women. The Lord said, I'm going to tremble. Especially the women. Beautiful women, everybody caters to you.
Hey, the BBL, that's going to catch up to you one day. You know?
Please, man. I just don't show you laziness or something. You go to the gym, man, these white girls doing hip thrust, squats. They don't have these big asses, man. They're natural.
Well, that takes years. That takes a lot of years of consistency. A lot of women don't
They don't want to do it. They want to do the work. You gotta get a dangerous BBL, man. They are dropping dead for this shit.
Niggas women ain't the only one getting BBL. Latin women, everybody getting BBL. But who they trying to look like? Trying to look like the nigga woman.
Something that they have natural.
Yeah.
I got some. This is 1 Timothy 5 and 13. It says, with all they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle but tattlers, also and busybodies.
Yeah, all they know how to do is gossip. But that's the main shit that they need to do. Alright, something fag that's been picked up the big ones.
That's why. It's a woman come.
Yeah.
Speaking, women are. I've got women in the 80s called Kennedy, right? Prince producer. That's all you women are, man. You're a bunch of fucking vanity slaves. You're the vainest people on earth, man. Shit, ridiculous.
Speaking things which they ought not, I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
It's the glory of the women. That's what's no good. Men are supposed to go out and work, hunters, gatherers, take care of the house. And women are supposed to guard the house. For some reason, you know, here at Babylon, y'all want to act like that's a punishment. You know? Y'all want to compete with men.
You're gonna wish you was in the house. When all hell breaks loose. You're gonna find out real soon that you ain't built like that. You ain't made like that. You're too soft. A lot of these women never even been in a fight, never even got punched in the face. Let alone slap. So all it's gonna take is one hit from a man for you woman. You're gonna realize, nah, I don't want no more. On Friday, we said, no. That's gonna be your woman, man. Read that again, my brother. Read that again.
Therefore, that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house.
Married, man. Be under the leadership of a man. Right? Bear children. You know? Bear the man's children. Go ahead. Guide the house, you said?
Yep. Guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
Yeah, that's your job. Get the house with the children, man. Clean the house, cook, you know?
Not have children, even like their grandma all the time, or with the auntie, party. You got women like that too. They got all these children, but they're still going out on fun.
That's how they end up with all these kids with different fathers. All your kids got different fathers. That's a shame unto you, man.
They don't see it as a sin. What is that? That's that culture. It's a slave culture that's passed down.
You gotta realize what's going to do later down the line. When the kids get older, they start to understand how life works.
There comes to a realization your mama is a hoe, man.
Yeah.
She's disgusting. Man. The Lord brought us low, man. I don't want to think about this.
Well, here, this is the point I want to bring out. Verse 15. But some already turned aside after Satan. Really all. Most. Solomon, look.
99%.
Yep.
That's that right here. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. It says, and I find more bitter than the death, the woman.
Yeah, women is fucking bitter. More bitter than death. The egg of death. You can die easily than death. You got one age. You die quick death. You have to suffer. More bitter than death is dealing with a fucking woman. Wicked woman. Alright? A woman is not really catering to you.
Yeah. Again,
To your needs, but to her.
Ain't no point in having them, man.
Yeah.
She ain't benefiting you.
Yeah.
Kick that bitch to the curb, man.
Take heed. She being a bitch. You got no kids and no reason. Leave, man.
And here it is, these women will be bitches and don't want to be called a bitch. That's like being a thief. And you're offended that somebody's calling you a thief. Now, if you don't want me to call you a bitch, don't be a bitch.
That's how I am. Straightforward. Tell me, woman, you being a bitch right now. Come here, you being a bitch. Stop being a fucking bitch. And maybe I won't call you a bitch. Or P-word. Sorry for my language.
Being a demon, being Satan, man. You don't want to be called a bitch. Which according to the scriptures, what? A shameless woman. Kind of has a dog, man. Female dog, man. Which is a bitch. These women don't even know why they even offended at the word bitch. These women are retarded, man. I think the woman is the worst creation after Esau, man. You know, how they business continue.
Yeah, because they turned us out to Satan.
They're fucking demonic. They're demonic.
They took heed to Esau's ways and philosophies, but they benefited them. They didn't like obeying the Lord in their man, because it didn't benefit them. But when they heard Satan's philosophy, oh, you could be over the man. Alright? You don't have to listen to him. You do what you want to do. You can be a career woman. You don't have to have kids. You don't have to serve. You don't have to be serving. You have men serve you. Whether they took a liking to them. You know? So what the fuck are we here? Say you about to read it, right?
Well, that's good.
Oh, there is. I don't know if y'all seen that one video. It's like they do. This couple are doing like a little. It's like they're trying to match the different color bottles, red, blue.
Yeah, I seen
The
it.
man was getting them all right, but the fucking bitch was just. It was in Spanish. I didn't understand what they were saying. The fucking woman was just not agreeing. Saying not agreeing. No. She's telling the man, no. This gotta be here. This is here. And just watch the whole thing. Just, irritating the fuck out of me. Didn't know that one was a dragon out there, man. She was like that. Just doing a little game show with the bottles. Just imagine how she was at home. You know?
She put the men in the house.
Yeah.
Why not put this bitch in a place? You know? Why are you allowing this inferior creature to rule over you, man?
It says, I find more bitter than the death, the woman whose heart is snares and nets.
Yeah, they're full of games, man, full of traps. You know, that's all they're about. It's fucking games, mind games.
No reason whatsoever.
You know? Very deceptive, man. Hey, women are evil, man.
Yep. And look at she went to the Kentucky games to spot out her next victim. She got her next. You saw her next victim was from PJ Washington. Oh, guess what? She got his ass. Child support him.
She playing the whole game. And all these baddies line up at the NBA games, NFL stadiums. You know, they're all trying to get chose, man. Just so they can trap you up and then up on the next sucker, man.
What's up with all you NBA athletes fucking with the same guards? Too many women in the world be fucking the
Yeah,
same
get you an
guard.
average bad bitch, man. An average bitch. See, but it don't matter who you get. They're all demons, man. They're all gonna turn on you, man, at the end of the day. Fuck them all, man. Let them all die. They're all demons, man. The prettier, the worse.
Go to another country. Don't bring it here.
Don't bring it here, though, man. You know, fuck with that bitch every time you over there. Go ahead. And don't only fuck with that bitch. You know, some other bitch while you over there, man.
And your hands as bands, who so pleaseth the Lord shall escape from it.
The Lord will keep you. The Lord will keep you away from you. What is the year last woman, man?
That's why you can't even get a car if you fucking in a situation where you want to go to California. Or you try to get a
Or if you don't have one.
It's for a reason, yep. You know, because you make talk to a woman is all of a sudden she sees something on you. Why you just talking? You haven't even met her.
Dang.
You know, head twisted over that, man. You know? Who knows it's burning?
A woman will destroy you. A woman will destroy you. They have no simple. You don't have no compassion. Go ahead, finish that scripture.
It says, whosoever pleaseth the Lord shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Yeah, we see that all the time. That's normal in this society. These niggas ain't got no discernment. They just out here willy-nilly, getting any bitch pregnant, and then they lives are destroyed through this woman.
You gotta look at the red flags, man. You gotta notice it.
You know, they all have red flags.
Yes. Bitch has tattoos, that's a red flag. Oh, change color hair? Oh, that's a red flag.
And super long nails.
Red flag, eyelashes.
Red flag. Hey, you gotta look at
everything.
Huh?
Yeah. Red flag.
The bitch have a dad?
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
You gotta see what type of
Relationship.
no, see what type of man her father is. All of that. That's if you're taking a bitch serious. If you just popping, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Just wrap it up, man. Just wrap it up. These bitches out here doing nasty stuff, man.
Shit, this girl in the store with me every day.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, shit like
Good for that nigga. Good for that nigga. Oh yeah.
No, not good for that nigga. He's
No,
gay.
I'm saying good for him being exposed for being a faggot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should get tested.
Yeah.
I'm sure she did. You know? That's why you gotta wrap it up. See, it's all whacked out out here. Or just burn. Fuck it. Just burn. Don't even deal out with women. Huh?
Do a pro, man.
Or go buy it. You know what I
He's
mean?
doing a pro, man. Shit. You can't do that. I brown have to drop me out.
Hey man, you gotta calm that shit down, brother.
Joke is a joke, man.
My nose is like a tiny, tiny
For
baby.
protection.
And I just
Damn.
and then I just become this.
With you can get that with the condom, bro.
Yeah. Without even
God damn, mommy. Yeah, it's better just lock in. Especially when you put some juice in her head. That's because it's the hookup culture, man. Yeah. You know, nobody. Hey, man, like brother said, social media, man. A lot of people meet through the apps. That scripture, man.
It says, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account,
Right? King Solomon, he's the preacher.
which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found.
So he had 1,000 women, man. Let me tell you. 700 Israelite women, gods, 200 concubines. All of them bitches wicked. All of them.
But a woman, all those have I not found.
All of them wicked. You know? You got this woman walking around, man.
You can't
Basically in their underwear.
get a wife expected to be like a servant.
Fuck no, man. No such thing.
You're expected to be like a
Even a woman claiming to be the truth. For sure, you're a bunch of fucking demons, man. To your husband, you know?
I would how much experience they have. The reason why Apostle said about dealing with women saying
Fuck that. Ain't no woman in the truth, man. Now, you might be listening to the apostles and the brothers, man, but I'm here. You're all gonna say some woman, so.
yeah, you always not women are able to say it. When you populate, right?
But y'all not on a level like a man, like a prophets on a level. I'm not on a level.
The scripture does speak of it like a lady. You have control of make it.
That's right.
Now being compared to one of the less members of it. Or it could be the other way around. You got a woman that's that believes, the husband don't believe.
Yeah.
That's that woman. You got woman. Her husband is safe.
Exactly. Go ahead, I'll do your thing, bro.
Yeah, God. We could, actually,
25, and 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon. Keep house, keep big women. At the same, I was thinking they're going to do with the bear than the man, whatever she's talking about. That's not true. It's the man who rather do with the bear than the looking ass woman.
Man, these women try to paint men as being so bad, man. What the fuck is men doing that's so bad to you, bitch? What, getting some other box? That's so, that makes a man evil because he desires more than one fucking pussy, man? That's not evil, man. What's wrong with you bitches, man? These bitches need to die, man. You rather deal with a bear. Alright, bitch. You're gonna send a bear your way. Let's see. You're gonna wish you had a man. Shit, we always say it's gonna be the worst for the woman, man. Straight up. We have no idea. We have no idea, man. These men are prepared out here, man. They're gonna be raping you women left and right. That already happens in the society of the laws, right? With police and all of that. How much more when there's no 911?
Brought that out in that movie, The Purge Anarchy.
Remember the role? It was like the woman, you know, she got all weak. They're gonna rape me and him and kill us, and she went off. Weak ass bitch. Scary ass woman, man.
Shit gets hard, they're gonna show themselves to be looking at.
They're gonna be grabbing you.
I don't know what to do. They're gonna bow down to the conquerors. Conquer come through the house.
That's why women are spoiled. Good. We took over the Mennonites. We took all the men of the men. Saved all the women. I hadn't been with them. I had no that. Women are the spoils of war.
Yeah, you see how so baby that helped the spies?
Hey, really? Oh, no. Rhea.
Hey, she wasn't with it. If it was another Hamite man, he would have went to war with them. You know? It was a woman. She cowered down. She was basically like, look, have mercy on me and my family. And y'all come. Like, a man ain't gonna do that. A man ain't gonna go to war. Fuck it. You know? A woman just gonna submit in a time like that.
She saw that power over there.
Yeah. Yep.
Power.
They're not built like that, bro. A man will put his life on the line. The woman just gonna submit.
Trying to live.
Weak ass.
That's why black women don't submit to the church. Y'all got no power. That's really what goes back to. So respect you. You got no power.
And that's the, you know, curses, you know. Get that one, the curse of the woman. Because it's all the curses. And we're in captivity now.
So what that exactly like?
We passed that. Passed that.
Deuteronomy 28:56. Tender and delicate woman among you.
They ain't tender and delicate before. A bunch of scorpions. A bunch of demons, man. Yeah?
Tender and delicate woman among you, which will not center step, soul her foot from the ground, and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of the bosom.
Her eyes evil toward her man. Especially trying to keep it. You got worse. You got worse. Nobody respects him. Nobody respects the so-called black man. He's hated by everyone. His woman, his mom. He ain't got his father. You know? Fucking nations hate us. It's bad for Judah out here, man. If you got this complexion, man, you grew up in America, man. You know, it's bad for you, man. You gotta deal with racism and microaggressions every fucking day, man. Passive aggressiveness every fucking day, man. And then everyone's seeing how you gonna react.
Like, don't be the black man only working on the black man at the job.
It's like that for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't
Bottom
gonna
every fucking
been there.
bottom every fucking joke and shit.
They don't give this car a job before they give you the job. They're
Yeah,
not
think
crazy about it. It's a car. They're crazy about you. We built this whole shit up, bro.
Yeah.
We built this whole fucking country up. You got the nerve to call us lazy.
Yeah.
You only want to call us lazy because we ain't trying to work for free, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Jake works hard, man.
Hey, if we were lazy, why did we Great Britain, why did we go over into the West Indies? We ain't like Michigan over there building.
That's right.
You fucking lazy.
How we lazy when we created all this shit?
Yeah.
We invented all this shit. We lazy? Look how hard Michael Jackson worked. Look at how hard Michael Jordan worked. Look at Kobe, man.
Hey, Terrence Crawford, man.
Terrence Crawford, man. He was at the nerve to call us lazy. You fucking Edomites are lazy, man. And we're gonna make you work, though, man.
You don't know what it's like to work.
Yeah, we're gonna have fucking fiery whips slashing your ass from 1,000 miles away. I mean, 1,000 feet away, man.
That was a chain, a fiery chain. I
can't
really want to get a chain and just fucking whip up in my face. Still have to go to work the next day, same day. You care? I have to work. Fuck you know?
You ain't gonna get no PTO, none of that shit.
No, sick days.
No sick days.
Oh, y'all
You're gonna be sick every fucking day.
Ain't gonna be no HR to come protect you.
I'm gonna be passing out cancer like fucking candy, man. You know, spiritual power. Now you got cancer, man. Yeah, you got cancer. And everyone you touch got cancer. How about that? Jacob died.
Hey,
Masturbation.
that one. What they made Jake do? They got tired and
And that's just a big.
Yeah, if they got exhausted and killed him on the spot. You know?
They couldn't reach their quarter. Got blasted. Hands cut off.
Well, what's gonna happen when we get straight? Fucking no mercy will start to show.
Yeah, no mercy, man. Your woman gonna hate you. Because the person's gonna go on you, your woman gonna hate you. And you other nations too, man. Your woman gonna hate you. They're gonna desire an Israelite man. They're gonna hope to be an Israelite man's concubine.
Yeah, because they're gonna see you eat my concubine. How they're treated. It's like how we were slavery. You know, we saw the living woman being treated by the master. She was his concubine. She got special privileges that other women didn't
I don't know if I want to be my concubine.
all flavors.
I don't know if I desire either my concubine. Y'all nasty. Y'all not even attractive, man, honestly. Some of y'all are bad, but those are the ones that are Israelites to me. How do you know, like Italian women?
This beauty woman, this beautiful woman in all nations.
Yeah, but the Edomite woman is ugly, man.
This beautiful woman in all nations.
Y'all age horribly, man. Y'all be 40 looking like you're 55, man.
And someone gonna need a clean heart. Clean the floor up on keep our goals, floor
Polished, yeah,
polished.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
want to see no man.
That's a slave. That's a slave. We're talking about concubines. Yeah, we're gonna have slave. I'm saying I don't know if I want to eat my concubine. I don't know. know.
That's your preference.
I'm speaking right now as a man. Hey, I ain't speaking for you. I'm speaking for me. Now, of course, I want to, the Ammonite woman. Of course. Elamite woman. Ishmaelite woman. Yeah. Yeah, give me that. Polynesian woman. Yeah, I need all of that. But there's something about that Edomite woman I don't fucking like, man. I don't like you, man.
What's the scripture?
Zechariah 28:6. Tender and delicate woman among you shall not venture to set the sole of her foot on the ground. Delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward her husband, her bosom, toward her husband, her bosom, toward her son, and toward her daughter.
See, this woman, even toward, they got even my toward her husband and her own children, man. I believe the scripture speaks about the sea monsters. What's that, lamentation? Something. No, get that one. These women are cruel, man. So a lot of Israelite women kill their babies, man. Throw them in the dump for whatever it be, man. Tupac made a whole
So
song
what, that one?
Huh? Okay, that was it. I mean, it's the limitations.
Yeah, this is one of Job too.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel.
Yeah, they don't even want to breastfeed because what are they thinking about? Oh, it's going to mess up the shape of my titties.
They're getting sad.
It does, but so what? Baby needs milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You get the right milk. It don't matter. You can get breast milk from formula in Germany, which is better than American UK. It's still like comparing to fucking real breast milk. They did a microscope between formula milk and breast milk. And man, the difference. There's even ladies on TikTok that show the breastfed baby versus the formula baby. You see the difference.
Fat.
Hey, even with like breastfed baby, you get pacified, not much faster.
Smarter.
Yeah.
For the brain, the breast milk
You gotta stop. When you have kids, you gotta stop thinking about you. You gotta think about children. Children.
Well, a lot of women drink, smoke when they're pregnant.
Yeah, women, as soon as she gave birth, the first thing she wanted to do was breastfeed, man.
It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Now, you know what an ostrich in the wilderness, what they do. I had seen a documentary, I seen a little animal clip on it. They lay eggs and they just leave them. They don't watch over them. They're not like a hen, alright? When a hen gives out her lays her eggs, she watches over them, she stays over, keeps it warm. Okay? And ostriches don't do that. Just leaves it out, goes about their business, man. So anything can happen. Snake, the badger can come, egg, got the elephant to walk by and stop at the egg. But there's no one there protecting them. That's how we are, man. They're like the ostrich, they're careless, they don't care about the little ones. You know? They forget the children. You know? Look at this one.
You
Job.
speaking, bro.
Job chapter 39, verse 13 says, givest thou giving wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth their eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them. That's what happens. It usually happens.
So, going back to the one of the limitations, that, like you was explaining with the ostrich, that means that they're not protecting the children, right?
Yeah.
You know? You got protecting the children. You know? Like sheep bear naturally would.
Oh, hey, bro, mother grizzly bear. There's this guy that got killed by a grizzly bear, and the wild national force. They found out that she had cubs, so they didn't kill it. She had cubs. National thing. Them mother bears don't give a fuck. They'll rush anything. You're not even. You could be feet away. They're up in my feet, man. That's a defense for his children. They don't work.
And here it is. The woman of our nation, they'll take the power away from the father. That's the worst thing you can do for a child.
Yep.
Is to take the father out the life. That's the worst thing.
You use the child as a not knowing what you do to the child. I think you're selfish. You think about yourself.
Very vindictive, man. Your place, you want to be fucked up, man. You fucked up. Very evil, man. To the core of the spirit, evil as fuck. I've seen it, man. I've seen it with my own eyes personally. How evil a woman could be.
She's hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. Because of the Most High deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
So that means that they don't fear the Most High. You know, the beginning of wisdom is fear the Most High. You don't fear the Most High at all.
Nope, not whatsoever.
You know, you got the church going women. Y'all don't fear the Most High. Y'all the worst ones. Man.
Not slutty as
You dropped your paper off.
I got me. Isaiah chapter 49, verse 14 says, "But Zion." I saw it 13. Isaiah chapter 49, verse 13 says, "Sing, O heavens, and be joyful, O earth, and break forth into singing, O mountains. For the Lord hath comforted his people, will have mercy upon his afflicted. But Zion said, the Lord hath forsaken me, my Lord hath forgotten me. Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yeah, they may forget. Yep, will I not forget them? Women in this world will forget about her children. Okay? Forsake the children. Dump the children in the goddamn dumpster. Put the children in the oven. Alright? Abort the children.
Bro, abort the children.
Yep.
I'm saying, that's the cause of most deaths of our people.
Abortion.
Abortion.
You know? Abort. See, as soon as you find out your parents out, God, you get an abortion. Go on social media and brag about it, post it. When you watch how an abortion takes place, I mean, that's just, bro, that's killing the baby, man. The doctors literally plucking the baby, fucking leg, his head, yes.
You got the Plan Bs. You just let any motherfucker in there, in your box, busting in you. But that's Esau though, because he's basically incentivizing you to have unprotected sex. Or you can just get rid of it and be pregnant.
Yeah. That's why I know it's Planned Parenthood fucking ghetto.
But our women can't see it, man. They don't see it. They don't see it as such. They don't fucking see that a bunch of murderers.
It's like, you gotta deal with it, man. You should have known the conscious decision. You made that conscious decision after you protect sex. So the fact that the child is born of that, you have to deal with it, man. Or for as long as that child lives. You know? But you women forget these children. You know? Another way that a woman shows herself out of ostrich is she even, like, a case of the UK. A black woman left her kid in the house for 3 days to go out and party. Unintended. was watching the kid. She came back, the kid died. I wonder why. Because you weren't there to nourish the baby. You're like a fucking ostrich. Left it there for a piece of stumble upon it.
Like, cried himself to death.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up, man. When you could just give, if you don't want the baby, get a baby to the father, man. Alright, no man gonna be doing no shit like that, man.
No man will step up, bro.
Man responsible, man.
Yeah. You know, step up, man.
You don't want the fucking baby, give it to the father, man. Irresponsible, young bitch. Can't wait for the Lord to kill all you women, man. All you demonic ass women out there, man. The Lord will kill you, man.
And toward a young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children she shall bear. The baby is going to have evil eye even towards her babies.
Bro, hate the kid. Look like his dad.
The main reason for that, for revenge, whatever the father did.
How you got a problem with the father when you let this man hit you? You let him in.
More than once, most likely.
Like how you got
He may hit, man. Like, bitch, you be talking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
you hate the man, but you don't hate the fact you don't acknowledge the fact that you got poor decision making. You don't want to decide to lay with that man.
And that's when the issue is the father.
That's right. That's right.
You wouldn't even decide the man anymore. It didn't matter if you were into it, man. You have to deal with it because the father is the religion that your father chose.
Women you make horrible decisions, man, because you're emotional. A woman cannot foresee the future, man. I noticed that with my fucking woman. Like, nah, don't do that, because this will happen. You dumbass bitch, you can't even see no, you even think about the future, man. You stuck in the fucking moment with your decision making, man. Like little ass children, man.
Governed by the feelings, how they feel, his logic.
No rationality, man. Not rational at all, man. Pure emotions. The only thing a woman is loyal to is her fucking emotions. Weird ass woman, man. May the Lord liberate us from this dumbass world. It's a dumbass world, man.
And toward the young one that cometh out between the feet, toward the children which is there, she shall eat the enemy, and want all things, secret, in the seas, and straightness.
Exactly.
The enemy shall distress thee at thy gates.
And it happened during 70 AD. Besieged by the Roman Empire. Titus. The Vespasian Titus is mission. During that
Happen
time,
again.
oh man, they ate everything. Even their own children. Back then, women were much stronger. People were much stronger. How about now? We got different. We got women that have different baby daddies. All these kids with different dads.
They're gonna leave their children behind, bro.
Yep.
You know,
You already did it now. You leave them at the grandma's house all the goddamn time. You know? So you go out and party. So it's gonna be not gonna be a hard decision for you to leave it. I mean, to shut up the family. And not only you gonna be hungry, the kids will be hungry too. You know how kids are. They hungry and cry. They act like it's the end of the world. And all you have to do is feed them. What you gonna do when you can't feed them? You can't stop them from crying. You can't stop them from bugging. You're gonna turn them into the next goddamn console, man. Or pop both.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
And the brother just brought out an example of 70 AD. People were straight up eating the fucking food. Alright, and then eating whatever the fuck they can have their hands on. Alright, this is how it's gonna be a time worse than that. Alright, this is the time that we're coming into right now. That's why, man, we're warning you, get yourself right. Hey, man, all of us, we need to how about showing your shot.
Man, or don't. Don't
Or don't,
talk
yeah.
about God, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck you people, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna jump up to 19. Verse 19. And woe unto them that are with child, to them that can suck in those days. And pray ye that the flight do not bitter, neither on the Sabbath day.
And again, it jumps around in that chapter. It's what that brother was just speaking on 7 Alright, again, woe unto them that can suck in those days. That's what it's going into. But you can apply it to the time that's going to be Alright?
I'm trying to move in the shade a little bit.
Yeah, I know what I'm coming.
No, I'm feeling it. It's not. It's not.
Brother said, hey, the rest of them, you can just let it go. Crying babies, crying babies can get you up, give up your position, they do that. Yeah, and you can't control them. They can give you up. They gonna get somebody else's thing. Yeah.
See a lot of babies out on the streets wandering out.
A lot of coyotes, a lot of animals when they eat them.
Yeah.
Pretty bad, man. A lot of dogs, birds.
A lot of wild animals, yeah. It speaks about that there in that chapter. Carnies. Owls and roaches. Alright, there's gonna be nothing but bodies out there.
I saw a video on TikTok. There's a big ass eagle or bird that swooped down trying to grab his baby. Big ass his dog saved him.
Man,
Big bird on. Yeah, birds will take the kid. Big birds of prey.
They gotta eat too.
And then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. Except those days short, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be short.
alright, so for those days, hey, how about you have shot is speeding up those days? Alright, hey, so hey, what's what we may be delivered out of it? Alright, that's why you see it this whole year, it went by so quick. Alright, hey, everything is speeding up, wrapping up. More and more, we see a prophecy, more and more prophecy. Alright? Jump on to verse 34.
Verily I say to you, this generation shall not pass until all these things be fulfilled.
Again, until all these things be fulfilled. Alright, every single one of these prophecies will come to pass. Alright, especially that it's going to start out, with that seed. Alright, that device scope of the global of the numbers. That's it. You can charge up.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour, knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Again, it's only Yahweh that knows the time. Alright, sending down his son, Yahweh Shai. Alright, again, to attack. So, you got again.
But of that day and hour, knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Yeah. Again, it's only the word that truly knows. Alright, that's when it can see that.
Thus, as the days of Noah were, so shall also come the son of man be. Whereas in the days that were before the flood, eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, to the day that Noah entered into the ark.
So everything was all sweet. Everyone was drinking, marrying, giving into marriage. Alright, until it started raining. Alright, and the words of the ark shut down. When the Lord shut it down, people were crying, really, yelling. Alright, but it was Yahweh Shai that ultimately killed everything except for 8 people. Alright?
And new time.
And it's the time, yeah. Coming the Son of Man. Alright?
And knew not until the flood came, took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yep. So just like it was back then, you know, where the majority of the earth died, and everybody down here in America, if you're not in the elect or the 1/3, you are gonna die. All right, that's why we're not concerned, you know, what's gonna happen, you know, to these people. Right? We're just focused on the elect and the 1/3, you know, the ones who sincerely believe. That's what this message is out for. All right. Should I close it here? That and we're so close to that.
Yeah, you know, when the time, you know, like they said, you know, eating nerves, having a time of their lives, that knows, you know, which spiritual goes to hell. The knowing today is what's coming. You know, that rainstorm is coming. This time it's going to be a rainstorm of good missiles. 200 million. Second death, you know. Even that spiritual arm. The word is true. You know, that you can be raptured up at the right time.
And the only escape is through Yahweh Bashem. That's the only way. Alright, so what's that many Alright, with that, those are the ratified. And we got to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem Kakadash,
Barakateh Yahweh,
Barakateh Yahweh,
Barakateh Yahushai.
Barakateh Yahushai.
Thank Allah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.